Question 20. What's the highest common factor of the numbers 40 and 24? Now, easiest way to do here is list the factors of 40 and 24. So we'll start with 40. Factors of 40 are 1 and 40 because 1 times 40. I'm just going to put times between them. You could actually put commas instead. We've got 2 times 20. 3 won't work. 4 times 10. 5 times 8. And that's it for factors of 40. Now let's do the same for factors of 24. 1 times 24. 2 times 12 is also 24. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 6 is 24. So that's all the factors of both numbers. Now we just need to look for the highest one that's in both lists. Common factor means it's got to be in both lists. So 1's in both lists, but is there a higher one? 2's in both lists, but is there a higher one? 3's not in both lists. 4's in both lists, but is there a higher one? So these are all common factors. 1, 2, and 4 are all common factors. But the highest one that is in both lists appears to be 8. Now, just to double, so I think that the highest common factor is 8. So just double check, is there any numbers higher than 8 that are in both lists? Well, 10 is in the 40s, but it's not in the 24s factors. 20 is a factor of 40, but not a factor of 24. 12 is a factor of 24, but not of 40. So the highest number that's in both lists does appear to be 8. So highest common factor is 8. You would never get asked about the lowest common factor. You might get asked about the lowest common multiple, but that's on a different video altogether. But the lowest common factor, you would never get asked. And that's because the lowest common factor would always be a 1, because 1 is a factor of everything. So it would be too easy because the lowest common factor would always be 1. So if you're getting asked about common factors, you'll be getting asked about the highest common factor, because that could be different depending on what the numbers you are being asked about.